Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing that the world is still entrenched with the Trump-Putin summit, let's talk about the scandal that no one is still not talking about. Let's talk about the whole DNC, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, IT Pakistani guys who, number one, have copies of everything on the DNC, whether it's dirt, address lists, who got paid off. The IT Pakistani guys have it all, ladies and gentlemen. But yet no one wants to talk about that. Okay? Let's just throw aside for a second the Podesta DNC hack, okay? And what came about with that with WikiLeaks. Let's talk about the Pakistani IT guys that one of the individuals, Imran Aran, walking around with a laptop, ends up putting it in a Superman telephone booth, calls up authorities and say, hey, here's the laptop for you, come get it. But yet, Debbie Wasserman Schultz threatening DC Capitol Police in regards to having it in their possession. So why are you threatening police? Anyone want to talk about that? Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, the Pakistani IT guys have copies of whatever network, and I mean siphoned off everything in regards to the DNC off of their network. And they have copies of it. And I guarantee you they're out there trying to sell that shit. I guarantee you. First come, first serve to the highest bidder. But no one wants to talk about that. Let's continue talking about the bad or good or awful or not Trump-Putin summit that in the grand scheme of things, you think our relationship with Russia is improved? Hell no. So what are we talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? Nonsense. But let's talk about the Pakistani IT guys. I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold up. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Roll my window up. All right, so let's get back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Share this out so we can discuss the Pakistani IT scandal with the DNC that no one wants to talk about. Okay? So obviously, these Pakistani IT guys had Debbie Wasserman Schultz and the DNC blackmailed to the point where who knows what they had held over their heads. And as I stated at the beginning of this video, individuals like the Pakistani IT guys. Let me get this camera right. I want to state this. I want to state this so eloquently that you can understand. Even a Democrat can understand. You had Pakistani IT guys, not just your homeboy around the street, okay? Not your homeboy working at a supermarket, not your homeboy working at a 7-Eleven, matter of fact. No, guys from Pakistan on your internal DNC network that you knew were doing bad juju, but yet you kept on the payroll and you kept around and you allowed them to continue to access your network. So what does that say to you? I know what it says to me, seeing that I work in IT. Number one, if any individual, especially for the company that I work with in my IT group, did anything close to what these Pakistani IT guys did, they would be fired immediately and taken off the premises immediately. All access revoked, passwords changed, admin passwords across the board changed. But no, Debbie Wasserman Schultz in the DNC and the House of Representatives, Democrats, kept these Pakistani IT guys around. Not for weeks, months after finding out the trepidation that was going on in regards to them accessing things that they never should have been accessing, but did, found out about it, and did nothing about it, kept them around. So what does 1 + 1 equals in regards to, we caught you doing something on our network, but we're going to keep you around? That sounds like blackmail to me, ladies and gentlemen. Does it you? I am not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm only going by what I see, what I observe, and the evidence in front of me. But let's continue to talk about Trump Putin. Let's continue about if he had a bad or good performance. Okay performance, awful performance. Who gives a shit? Because the relationship between Russia and the United States did not change one iota from this meeting yesterday or the day before or whatever the hell it was. Trump and Russia relations will not, did not, and will not ever change unless some man of God ends up becoming president of Russia. Because we all know who Putin is. We all know who he is. Excuse me. So stop acting like you don't know. Please stop acting like you don't know. But I want to get back to the Pakistani guys. Because that's a scandal that no one wants to talk about. That's a scandal that the Democrats, the DNC, and the mainstream media has swept under the rug. And one day, ladies and gentlemen, one day it's going to bite them in the ass. It is going to bite them in the ass. I don't know how it's going to go down. I don't know what information is going to get leaked. But if these individuals, like Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Donna Brazile, the DNC, the House Democrats, know that they've been blackmailed, know that this has been going on, then ladies and gentlemen, what does that say about the Democrats? Okay? Allowing blackmail to continue. Allowing Pakistani IT guys, okay, and their family. It wasn't just Imran Iran. It was his brother, his sister, his wife, cousin, baby down the street. They had all kind of individuals that had access to the DNC and the House Democrat servers. It wasn't just Imran Iran. So who knows how many multiple copies of DNC and House Democrat data is floating around. You got homeboy at a Pakistani market with thumb drives talking about, hey, I got a USA data on these thumb drives. Who knows where the hell this data is? But let's continue to talk about Trump Putin. Child, please.